comes down to like weight loss, or when it comes down to your goals, you don't want to hear that it could take years. You don't want to hear that. You want to hear that it's going to take 6 weeks. It's going to be however much money, and then it's going to be done. It's going to be checked off your list, and you're going to just be this new person. Maybe, right? But maybe not. Like, maybe you're going to jump into your whole new life and change every single thing about your food and every single thing about your activity, and you're going to go balls to the wall, and you're going to do all that stuff, and then you're going to crash and burn. And then maybe you like are worse off in a few weeks, because that's what I hear all the time. I just heard it again this weekend from my new client. They went to a bodybuilder. No offense against bodybuilders. I respect their dedication, but that takes years. Okay, so if you go to a trainer or me or whatever, and then you sign up for 12 weeks, and then you bust ass for 12 weeks, and then you're surprised when you just can't hang with it, you were set up to fail. You were set up to fail. Okay? And then what happens when you fail is that sometimes you end up worse off. Like maybe you gain more weight, or your body's all jacked up, your metabolism's crazy because you starved yourself. So what I want you to think about with me, please, is think about how long I've been doing this. 2004, 37 years old almost. I started this whole thing, like I started weight training when I was 14. I started distance running when I was 14. I started all this stuff a long ass time ago. So if you're trying to keep up with me, I wouldn't even try to do that. I wouldn't even try to do that, you guys. I wouldn't even try to keep up with me. I'm just an example of somebody that's crazy. I actually kind of tell people I'm crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that like for this whole time, for my whole life, that like my all day long, like Monday through Friday, I'm in a gym, right? And I told 4 people this weekend that sometimes I'm in 2 gyms a day. Sometimes I'm in 3 gyms a day. There's been days I'm in 4 gyms a day, and that is abnormal. It is abnormal for that to be the case. So when you're trying to get through your day, and you're trying to make breakfast for yourself before you go to work, and you're trying to make sure you have your lunch, and you're trying to get all your stuff done at work, like you have to remember, like if you're using me as an example, I haven't had to go through some of the stuff that you've had to go through, right? Because I took a different path, and we can't all take the same path, but I just knew that this was what I was going to do, was just to stay in people's face, encouraging them, because I got really locked into it when I was a teenager. I got locked into it when I was a teenager because other teammates of mine really encouraged me along the way, because I thought I couldn't do it. Okay? I thought I couldn't do it because it was too much. But what you do, and what coaches will do, good coaches, like what my coach did in high school for me and in college later on, is that high school, what ran from freshman year to senior year, and you had 4 years to get ready, to get a scholarship, to get your life together, right? There was no like, you have to run super crazy fast by next month. I mean, maybe, yeah, like if you started your senior year, but like the idea is you start your freshman year, right? And then same thing for college. The idea is that you start off your freshman and sophomore year, and you're learning all the things, and you're practicing all the things, so that by the time you're a senior, you can rock it. Okay? So that's how my brain works. That's how it works. Like, I already expect for things to take me a long time. And maybe I'm too slow for you. And that's okay. Maybe the quick thing is better. Maybe that's fine. Maybe you can hold on to that speed and everything. But if you can't, what I want you to realize is that my patience is high. I have a high level of patience. I have so much patience. I don't want to say I never give up, but I'm just like, it's hard for me to give up on what I think I'm supposed to be doing, because I do have an incredible amount of patience. Okay? And I want it to be incredibly hard for you to give up on what it is you want to do.